Afrika. Ich will nicht mit dir reden. Ich will nicht. Ich will nicht. Oh dear. I can't believe the sapphire glim was stolen. And why now of all possible times? Ah, you're here. I've been waiting for you to show up. Ah, Klau is with you. Yes, I'm accompanying them. We came as soon as we saw the bulletin board. What seemed to be the problem? As you can see, the pedestal used to be adorned with a candelabrum. Oh man, it really just disappeared without a trace, huh? Things being what they are, I would like to ask you to conduct a search. What say you? Are you available? I guess? Fine with me. Sure thing. Excellent. Now let me give you some background. The stolen item is a candelabrum called the Sapphire Glim. It is a fine piece of craftsmanship dating back to just after the Oval Revolution. A Dalmor family heirloom, in fact. It would sell for hundreds of thousands of mirror were it ever placed on the open market. Hundreds of thousands of mirror? I see. It's probably not an issue of petty burglary then. Es ist keine Karte zurückgelegt worden, weil es riecht eigentlich nach einer gewissen Person. It's not. I would have to have some kind of safe way of laundering something that valuable. So whoever took it must be well connected. I get it. What? That would rule out most of your everyday thieves? Well, actually, money wasn't the primary motivation for this crime, it seems. Huh? What do you mean? Look at this card. Ich weiß, wer verantwortlich ist. That which nests here is a beast worse dire than any other. Continue to give praise to the spirit whose blue light was lost in the darkness. Free the spark it left behind, and I will be free. Ah, seeker, the eyes of ages see only the truth, and pass it on to you. Look to the three-eyed giant, which towers over this settlement. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom CB. Nice. What's this? A note left behind on a bare pedestal. It appeared to be written by the thief himself. He wants us to know he did it. So I'm inclined to believe. Got it. If all he was after was money, this is a wee bit excessive. What he wrote must have some significance. It almost sounds like some kind of poetry. Blue light lost in the darkness. Guessing the blue light refers to a stolen candelabrum? Yes, I'd imagine so. The candelabrum is said to have been made at great pains by the townsfolk and given as a gift. That might explain the give praise to the spirit part. Oh, I get it. So what about the last part? Sounds like it wants us to look in a specific direction. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Well, it certainly sounds like it's trying to tell us where to go. But the destination has to be important somehow. The settlement bit probably refers to one. So there must be some kind of three-eyed giant somewhere in the city. A giant. Well, obviously a clue. I'll make a note of it. I can be of little use in this matter. I must be off soon, so as I have other work to which I must attend. So I shall leave you to your investigation. Sure thing. So first thing is to research this room top to bottom. That won't be necessary. Why not? It has already been looked over by the residents. I'd like for you to search the surrounding area, but card left you with a distinct clue to follow. Don't tarry, that candelabrum must be recovered. I see. Then we will abide by your wishes. Guess the client is always right. Please understand, I have no desire to interfere with the professionals in this matter. I greatly appreciate your understanding. Now I'll leave you to concentrate. I'll be up there, so let me know if you find anything out. Irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, Phantom CB stand gerade die ganze Zeit schon vor uns. Man, this is a strange case. I guess we just have to see where that card leads us. Must be in somewhere in Ruan. I guess we'll just have to be patient and stay focused. Come on, let's get moving. Also nicht, dass Gilbert Phantom CB ist, aber im Sinne von, dass Phantom CB sich als Gilbert verkleidet hat. Macht er mal ganz gerne. Sich verkleiden und sich direkt vor der Nase von Leuten zu verstecken. Wir gehen mal wieder in den nördlichen Part hier. Wie hier nicht irgendwie so ein Turm? Das geht nicht. Hier. Hier haben wir das Ding. What's wrong? Hey, that's the card, isn't it? Let's have a look. This is definitely it's the same card that we saw in the mayor's estate. I see. So this is what the card meant by three-eyed. Ah, I see. This might be the three-eyed part of the clue. So, is anything written on it? Let's see. Ah, Seeker. The eyes of Adios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Look to the endless walls which unfold between the red and black. Do so and the blue light will be revealed. Red and black. Irgendwo in der Nähe der Bracer-Gilde? Like the next spot's been picked. Look to the endless walls which unfolds between the red and black. Red and black. That has to mean something in one, don't you think? Probably, yes. I guess the criminal sure must love his puzzles. He won't break his own rules. What a total jackass. Oh well, let's start searching. Irgendwo an der Nähe der Gilde, also hier haben wir rot. Die Gilde ist ja rot. Oder vielleicht doch. Wobei. Casino und Bar, ja klar. Roulette. Aber wo muss ich hier... A red and black walls. I can't imagine it means anything but roulette. I think you're right. Let's check it out. Is there something you're looking for, St. Madam? Sorry, but we'll be done in just a moment. Aha, found it. The card is glued flat to the surface. So it should have the next message, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Ah, Seeker. The eyes of Adios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Rest at the land harbor and look to one-eyed lion. Do so and the blue light will be revealed. Okay, I've added it to my Bracer notebook. The important parts are probably the land harbor and the one-eyed lion. One-eyed this time. It always made more sense once we got there before. I doubt this time will be any different. Yeah, I guess we need to get a move on. A madman's clues must be followed after all. Sollte kurz Fach. Das sehr verwirrt ist, kann ich verstehen. Das war die falsche Seite. Hier, ja. One-eyed. Lion vor allem. Ah, das Nile. Ich dachte gerade kurz. Who that? One-eyed Lion. Hä? War hier gerade ein Aufrufzeichen? Nee. Hä? Ach so. Ah. I get it. The one-eyed lion. I wonder if there's a way to keep it from seeing you. This must be the land harbor. No doubt about it. Alright, let's see what we can find. Okay, I found the card. We should confirm its contents. Right? Ah, Seeker, the eyes of aliens see only the truth and pass it on to you. Beyond the drawbridge, look to the barrels near the steel crane. Do so and the blue light will be revealed. Another weirdo clue. Now it's a steel crane. Sounds suspiciously easy to figure out this time. Drawbridge it meant is probably one over in the arbor. How much longer are we going to have to do this? I'm sure we must be nearing the end. We just have to keep going. Okay, Esther, what do you need to pick up your spirit? I'm just tired as all. I'm fine, really. See, I'm ready to get back to the game. I swear. Okay, dann gehen wir mal in den Süden. Hier ist der Steel Crane. Barrels. Also hier? Nee. Hier. Hier. Warum nicht die Barrels? Okay. That's weird. Must be the steel crane, but there are no barrels to be found. Well, what the heck is this stupid clue supposed to mean then? Hey, mister. What is it? You seen any barrels around here? Barrels? Can't say that I can recall. Warehouse is packed full of them, though. Oh well. The warehouse. What's wrong? I was just thinking. Didn't we find the warehouse key earlier? Yeah, at Mr. Hawk's request. But we haven't talked to him either, right? The barrels near the crane were moved to the warehouse. I get you. You're thinking that barrels that were here are all inside now. You're probably right. Let's go, Estelle. It does happen from time to time. Okay, let's go see what Mr. Hawk has to say. Good afternoon, Hawk. I have a question for you. Me? What do you want? I was wondering what kind of work you were doing when you lost the key. You said you were moving your barrels near the crane to the warehouse. Is that correct? Yep, sounds right. It was actually just one barrel, though it was in the way of a crane, see, so it had to be put in storage. I lost the key sometime after it. Sorry to be a bother, but is there any way we could get into the warehouse? We'd like to examine that barrel. Well, management doesn't approve of outsiders entering our warehouse. It's prohibited, in fact. The stuff that's stored there is supposed to be secure, you know? The job's at stake, so I really can't let you inside. Man, that's a problem then. Still, I owe you one. I'll see what I can do. You just want to check out that one barrel, right? Yes, that's correct. Well, I can take it out for a spell then. That way you can look it over all you want, without ever having to go inside. Hooray for loopholes! Oh, okay. Thanks, that would be a huge help. That's no big deal. Follow me then. So kann man da natürlich auch das umgehen. Okay, it's open. Hang on a second here. Oh, Mr. Portos. What you doing around here? I just had a hunch about something, so I used a duplicate key to get the warehouse and check on it. Huh, a duplicate? Didn't even know there was one. Anyway, who are these folks? Oh, they're braces. Want to look over that barrel I moved in here earlier? It's part of the investigation. Oh, I see. But I'm afraid that only authorized personnel are allowed inside the warehouse. Yeah, but I'm the one who moved it in here there in the first place. Should be okay if we bring it outside for a short while so we can look it over, no? Yes, that should be fine. Please assist them in the investigation. Quite to see braces coming all this way for an investigation though. Such young ones too. You guys do some admirable work. Well, we do alright. Do you need information? Feel free to ask. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, thank you, sir. Mr. B, bleiben Sie bitte stehen. Lauft dem Mann hinterher, Mann. Alrighty, I'll bring the bell. Oh, sorry for a long wait. It's the bell you wanted. Wow, this thing's huge. And you actually carried it all by yourself. Never underestimated your hand. I found the card still. Whoa, really? I apologize more profoundly. For a bell to have been moved was an error most inopportune. The whale's key was recovered and you have made it here. I will reveal the truth unto you. Your reward will be what you have thought. Look within the bell. The candelabrum you find will no doubt be returned to its rightful owner. Time goes short. We will meet again. I've got a bad feeling about this. This whale must have been close by watching us. Indeed. Hey, look at the card. Some of the ink is still wet. What? Ich wusste es. Yeah. Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Oh, Mr. Porthos, you said earlier that this would be okay. Huh? What are you talking about? Damn, we've been had. Oh, no way. You were just here a little while ago and must have been someone posing as him. The criminal may have worn a disguise and used the opportunity to plant the card. Oh no. Well, then we need to get after him. Oh, Estelle! Off she goes. Joshua, shouldn't we do something? I'm afraid it's probably too late. We messed up when we didn't notice the imposter before. I doubt Estelle will find any trace of him. I see. Just make sure the candelabrum isn't damaged, which means was our main priority, not catching the perp. You're right. It was written that it be in this bell. I pray that's true. Oh man, I hope she isn't too disappointed that we're opening this without her. And that's the story. We got the candelabrum back undamaged, but we haven't found any clues as to the whereabouts of the thief. All we know is that he calls himself Phantom Thief B. If only we'd found out about the fake sooner. He disappeared while we were running around in circles. No, you've all done a fine job. The main thing is that the sapphire glim has been recovered. The mayor's right. You've done exactly what was asked of you. Thank you for your kind words, but the fact is we still allowed the thief to escape. Yeah, we can't just let him get away with this. We'd like your permission to continue the investigation. Possibly you want to search the estate for any further clues. No, that's really not necessary. I requested not acquire you to catch the culprit after all. You brought back the candelabrum. But, Joshua, I understand your passion for upholding justice. But there are other, more important crimes which must be answered for. I do not wish to further monopolize your time over something so trivial. I have no doubt that there are others out there who are waiting for Britain's help. It would please me if you helped those in greater need first. Mayor. Understood. Then we will close our investigation. Oh, fine. And of course I will compensate you fully for your time and effort. Now if you accuse my rudeness, I must leave. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. We'll also be on our way then. Well, that's taken care of, but I wouldn't exactly call it settled. So it would seem, yes. Hey, come on, Joshua. I know you've got something on your mind. Oh, yeah, a little. I was just wondering why the thief would take that candelabrum if he meant for it to be found. Good question. It looks like we may never know. The news card is what really gets me. It's as if this were designed as a test specifically for you two. Yeah, that's been bugging me too. We need to keep up our investigation. For starters, we still don't know where the crook sneaked in from. Why don't we do some sneaking around of our own and check out the estate? Will it make us just as bad as the crook we're chasing? Well then, what are we supposed to do? What choice do we have? We're supposed to abide by the client's wishes. For now, we have to be patient. Alright, let's go. Like we may have said, there's a lot that still has to be done. Alright, get it back to the drawing board. That seems to be all that we can do for the moment. Es wird nicht das letzte Mal sein, dass wir Fantasy-Spiele in diesem Spiel gesehen. Also vielleicht in diesem Spiel. Aber nicht in der Trilogie, glaube ich.